Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's Mr. Reality and Liz Cross. Liz, how are you?
Great, thank you. What's this?
I look up Super Bowl and there's Taylor Swift. I can't get away from her. So everybody wants to know who's going to win the Super Bowl. We can get to that in a minute, but there were some questions on your Patreon page. If you haven't subscribed, go to patreon.com/remote viewing and beyond. And if you're interested in remote viewing, go to my channel, Reality Forecast, and send a note to Mr. Reality remoteviewit@gmail.com. I'm happy to have you sign up for my course. It starts Tuesday. Yes, some questions came out about the Super Bowl. Let's see if we can dig into them.
Well, can I ask you, have you guys remote viewed the winner?
I haven't, because I don't care anymore about football. But I used to, years ago, I would be right. But I just had a gut feeling as a person from Detroit that they're not going to perform, and they did not.
Oh,
So it was
that's
a
right.
gut reaction more than a remote viewing project.
That's right. Your team lost. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, it was a bummer, but it's what to be
Oh,
expected. It's like you go into it
oh,
knowing it's not gonna pan out.
oh,
Do you
that's
have a
a
team in the
shame.
hunt?
No, I only care about real football. Sorry.
Oh, Liz is confusing soccer for football, so
Oh,
that's
well, we call it
popular.
football. Yeah. Oh, I really am only interested in the World Cup, but I always do make a prediction on the Super Bowl game. Last year I was right. The year before I was right. And hopefully I'll be right again this year. I will save that for the Patreon though. So sorry, folks. If you're looking for who's going to win, you got to go to Patreon to see that.
Is there a pattern in the Super Bowl logo design predicting the final two teams at the beginning of the year?
Ooh, is there a pattern in the Super Bowl logo design? No, no, there isn't. It just always seems to somebody makes it fit.
Do aliens have any interest in the Super Bowl, and will there be any there?
That's so funny. Oh my God. Well, aliens, do you have any? Let me ask Bashar, do you have any interest in the Super Bowl? Oh, yeah. Yes, we do. Why? Why do you have interest in the Super Bowl? Because it's fun watching like humans play sport. Do you play sport in wherever it is you guys are? No, not really.
I don't
No.
think Bashar would do well as a linebacker.
Well, I don't know. He looks like what's that? I always get Star Wars and Star Trek confused. Is it Jabba the Hutt? He looks like Jabba the Hutt to me.
Well,
Whoever that
I'm
is.
sure he's a fine fellow. Will occult symbolism be used in the Super Bowl or in the Super Bowl halftime show?
Will occult symbolism be used? No.
Because there's always someone that comes out and says, well, this meant that, this meant that. Is the Super Bowl used as a mass psychic event for any darker purposes?
Well, yeah. I mean, look, technically, I can make a prediction on it. I tell people not to bet on that prediction. They do anyway. They always do. And yeah, so there you go. And that's the same with the World Cup. I tell people do not make bets on my predictions, but they do anyway. They should never do that. But yes, in a way, yes, it could be.
I feel like this is a 2020 deja vu event. So, are there secret societies involved in planning and rituals related to the Super Bowl and this Super Bowl specifically?
Are there secret societies, rituals involved in? No.
Is the outcome of Super Bowl, this one, predetermined, or do they have the chance to play and win?
Is the outcome predetermined? Always predetermined. Is it fixed? Is the outcome fixed? As in, is there a lot of, if there are money changing hands, a team loses on purpose? I'm getting a no.
Oh, the next question ties in. Are there any quarterbacks that are paid off or pressured to intentionally lose games?
Ooh. Are there any quarterbacks that are pressured to intentionally lose games? In years past, yes. Not now.
All right. Um, what's the likelihood of a terrorist attack during this Super Bowl? Interesting
Ooh.
question.
Yes. What is the likelihood of a terrorist attack during or at the Super Bowl? The remote viewing course will teach you this. You have to watch your wording. So during the Super Bowl, yes, most probably somewhere in the world during the Super Bowl, there will be some sort of a terrorist attack, right? So we have to rephrase the question.
Right. Physically
No
act or
disrespect,
around.
right? No disrespect to the person posing it, but this is what remote viewing training will teach you. It's, will there be a terrorist attack at the Super Bowl? Will there be? No.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Hmm.
Let's see what other questions people have. What impact will the Super Bowl have on local economies and host cities and tourism? Well, I guess it would pretty good, I guess. Is the
Let's,
answer.
yeah, right. Um, yes, really good. Really good. Do you know where it's being held this year?
I haven't paid attention. I don't know. It says here probably, but it's so small. Who can read that? Um, how do odds makers come up with the over under for all of the bets?
How the odds makers come up. It's on a point system.
Are they
It's like,
using any remote viewing or what other methods do they use? Historical graphs or
yes, historical information. They're not using any psychic or a remote viewing ability. Um,
I could
they're
sell
not,
my
it's,
services to them?
yeah, well, you know, I used to do a lot of sport. I worked for some professional sports bettors, and we got dropped by two bookies. And I've told this story before, but for anybody new to the channel, we got dropped by two bookies because the remote views were so good, and that you're supposed to lose, and the bookie was looking for me. Johnny No Thumbs was his name.
Are there any surprising patterns or trends in Super Bowl betting this year?
Are there any? Well, I feel like they're betting on the Chiefs. That's what I'm getting.
Is it just because Swift Energy is forcing them that way, or
Swift Energy. She's really like has a lot of persuasion. She's good for business. Let's ask the Chiefs this. Has your team increased in monetary value because of Taylor Swift? Yes, exponentially so. So more people are buying things, more females are becoming interested. So Taylor Swift fans are actually buying merchandise of Chiefs. So yeah, they are making a lot more money because of
hmm.
Taylor Swift. It's good for
So
business.
someone in your Patreon said she's on tour. So will she be there for the game or will she have to not be there for the game?
So let's mind probe her and today's personal thoughts, feelings, and opinions on January 29th at 11 a.m. Are you planning to attend the Super? Oh, she's trying.
Oh,
She's trying to. Do you want to attend? She does want to attend. Have you ever been to a Super Bowl before? No, it doesn't seem like she has, but she really wants to go.
well, hopefully she can make it. And hopefully you guys can tune into the Patreon to find out who wins the game. Whoever wins, congratulations.
Yeah, I'm going to Disney World. I love that. That's it. That's the only reason to watch the game, I think. Well, I don't know who's doing the halftime show. I think it's Reba this year. I think
Well,
they've
I just
got
watched
Reba
the commercials,
McEntire.
but I can do that on YouTube. So enjoy it, everybody.
Yeah, thank you so much. Patreon.com/remote viewing and beyond.